Life does not change by waiting. Success does not come by wishing. Dreams do not turn into reality through comfort. If you want to change your life, if you want to break free from limitations, if you want to rise above everything holding you back, you must become a storm. A storm does not ask for permission. It does not wait for the perfect moment. It does not fear obstacles. A storm moves with power, with force, with unstoppable determination. And that is exactly how you must live. Too many people live their lives like a gentle breeze, soft, hesitant, afraid of disturbing others. They stay in their comfort zones, fearing failure, fearing judgment, fearing change. But history is not written by those who play it safe. Greatness is never achieved by those who remain silent when they should roar. If you want to rise, you must shake the ground beneath you. If you want to succeed, you must blow away every excuse, every doubt, every weakness. You were not created to live small. God has given you strength, passion, and purpose. But purpose without action is useless. A storm does not wait for the right conditions, it creates them. It does not ask if it is ready, it moves with faith. If you keep waiting for the perfect time to chase your dreams, to fix your life, to become the person you were meant to be, then you will wait forever. The perfect time is now. Think of the people who changed the world. Did they sit back and hope for a better life? No. They stood up and fought for it. They faced struggles, they fell, they got back up, and they became unstoppable. That same fire is inside you, but you must unleash it. You must make a decision. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more fear. Some of you are stuck in a cycle of regret. You look back at the past and think, if only I had started earlier, if only I had taken that chance, if only I had believed in myself. But listen to me. Regret is a chain that holds you down. The only way to break free is to take action now. Stop waiting for approval. Stop waiting for someone to save you. No one is coming to change your life for you. You must take control. You must become the storm. And yes, storms are powerful, but storms are also unpredictable, wild, and dangerous. That means stepping out of your comfort zone will be scary. Change is uncomfortable, growth is painful, but what is more painful? Staying stuck in a life you don't love. Wasting years doing things that don't inspire you. Watching others rise while you stay in the same place. Enough is enough. It's time to stop being afraid. It's time to take risks. It's time to fight for your dreams. Speak louder, work harder, push yourself further. Stop being a whisper in the wind and become the thunder that shakes the world. Every great leader, every successful person, every history maker was once standing where you are today at a crossroads between fear and action. The difference, they chose to act. They chose to be bold. They chose to be relentless. They chose to be the storm. And now it's your turn. Stand up, move forward, speak with power, work with intensity, push through the challenges, refuse to quit. Because the world will not remember those who were silent. but it will never forget those who roared like a storm. Now go, unleash your power, change your life, become the storm. Life does not wait, and neither should you. Too often people hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment to take action. They tell themselves that they will start tomorrow, next week, or when the circumstances are just right. But the truth is, there will never be a moment when everything is perfectly aligned. Life is unpredictable, and if you keep waiting for an ideal situation, you may end up waiting forever. Think about all the dreams that have been lost because someone was too afraid to take the first step. How many people have spent their lives thinking about what they could have or should have done, but never did? The biggest enemy of success is not failure, it is inaction. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These are the chains that hold people back. But fear is an illusion, a barrier that exists only in the mind. The only way to overcome it is by taking action despite the fear. Imagine a storm. It does not ask for permission before it moves. It does not wait for conditions to be perfect. It gathers strength, builds momentum, and moves forward with unstoppable force. That is exactly how you must approach your life. The world belongs to those who are bold enough to step forward, to take risks, to make mistakes, and to keep moving even when the road is uncertain. Every great achievement in history started with a single step. The greatest leaders, the most successful people, and the strongest individuals were not born with a special advantage. They simply made a choice, the choice to act. They did not wait for the right opportunity, they created it. They did not wait for approval, they moved forward with confidence. They did not let fear stop them, they used it as fuel to push harder. You must do the same. You have dreams, goals, and a vision for your life, but none of it will come true if you keep waiting. Start now, even if you are unsure. Start now, even if you feel unprepared. Growth happens in action, not in hesitation. You don't need to have everything figured out to begin. Take the first step and the rest will follow. The path may not always be clear, but clarity comes through movement, not stillness. Many people hold themselves back because they fear failure. They think, what if I try and I don't succeed? But the real question should be, what if I never try at all? Failure is not the end, it is a lesson, a stepping stone, a necessary part of the journey. Every successful person has failed more times than they can count, but they kept going. That is why they succeeded. The only real failure is refusing to try. There is power in momentum. The more you act, the more confidence you build. The more confidence you build, the stronger you become. Soon, you stop fearing challenges and instead you embrace them. You stop doubting yourself and instead you trust in your ability to handle anything life throws at you. But it all begins with one thing, the decision to start. Time does not stop. The days, months, and years will pass whether you take action or not. Will you look back and be proud of how far you've come? Or will you regret the time you wasted? The choice is yours. You can keep waiting, making excuses, and watching others move ahead while you remain in the same place. Or you can take control, take action, and step into the life you were meant to live. This is your moment, not tomorrow, not someday. Now, be bold, be fearless, be unstoppable. Just like a storm, move with power, with determination, with purpose. No more hesitation. No more excuses. Stop waiting. Start moving, Doc. Excuses are the silent thieves of dreams. They creep into your mind, whispering reasons why you should wait, why you're not ready or not capable, capable. Excuses make you feel comfortable in your inaction, convincing you that the time isn't right or that circumstances are too difficult. But the truth is, excuses are nothing more than chains that keep you stuck in the same place, preventing you from moving forward, growing, and achieving the life you truly desire. Fear, doubt, and hesitation are natural. Every person who has ever achieved something great has felt these emotions. But the strongest people are not those who never experience fear. They are the ones who take action despite it. They refuse to let their doubts control them. They understand that hesitation only leads to missed opportunities. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stuck is simple. Successful people destroy their excuses and take action anyway, Doc. Think about the most common excuses people use. I don't have enough time. I'm not talented enough. What if I fail? I'll start tomorrow. I don't have the right resources. I'm not ready. These are not real obstacles. They are self-imposed barriers. The truth is, there will never be a perfect time. No one is born with all the talent, knowledge, or resources they need. No one is ever fully ready. The only way to gain experience, develop skills, and build success is to start despite the uncertainty, Doc. The most dangerous excuse of all is I'll start tomorrow, Doc. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Every day you wait is a day lost. The people who achieve great things are those who take action now, not later. They understand that time is the most valuable resource they have, and they refuse to waste it on hesitation. If you truly want success, you must eliminate every excuse standing in your way. Instead of saying, I don't have time, make time. Instead of saying, I don't know how, start learning. Instead of saying, what if I fail? Ask yourself, what if I succeed? Every excuse has a solution, but only if you are willing to face it head on and take responsibility for your life. Excuses are easy. That's why so many people make them. But nothing worthwhile ever comes from choosing the easy path. Growth requires discomfort. Success requires sacrifice. If you want to change your life, you must push past the voice in your head telling you to stay where you are. You must silence the doubts, break the chains of hesitation, and step forward with determination. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you started today. Picture the progress you could make, the goals you could achieve, and the life you could create. Now, imagine looking back a year from now and realizing you're in the exact same place because you kept making excuses. Which version of yourself do you want to be? Success is not about luck. It is not about having the perfect circumstances. It is about mindset, discipline, and action. The strongest people are not those who never doubt themselves, but those who refuse to let doubt control them. They are the ones who push forward, take risks, and face challenges head on. You have a choice right now. Continue making excuses or start making progress. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop doubting your ability. Stop letting fear destroy your excuses. Take action and start building the future you deserve. No more waiting. No more hesitation. It's time to break free, Doc. Comfort is the enemy of progress. It feels safe, familiar, and easy, but it is also the place where dreams die. If you want to rise, if you want to achieve something meaningful, you must be willing to step beyond what feels comfortable. Growth does not happen in ease, it happens in struggle, in uncertainty, and in discomfort. It happens when you push yourself beyond what you thought was possible and challenge every limitation that has kept you small. Think about a storm. A storm does not move gently. It shakes the earth, it challenges everything in its path, and it forces change. That is how real transformation happens. You cannot remain still and expect to grow. You cannot stay in the same place and expect different results. If you want to reach your full potential, you must be willing to shake off every excuse, every fear, and every chain that is holding you back. Most people never reach their full potential because they refuse to step into the unknown. They want change, but they are unwilling to endure the discomfort that comes with it. They dream of success, but hesitate when it requires sacrifice. They talk about their goals, but back down when faced with a challenge. The truth is, every breakthrough happens outside the comfort zone. The strongest people, the most successful individuals, and the greatest leaders in history all had one thing in common: they were willing to step into discomfort, to face struggle head on, and to push through the storms of life. Fear will try to hold you back. It will whisper in your mind, telling you that you are not ready, that you are not strong enough, that you might fail. But fear is an illusion. The only way to defeat it is by moving forward despite it. Fear does not disappear before you take action. It disappears because you take action. Every time you push past fear, you become stronger. Every time you step into discomfort, you grow. Every time you challenge yourself, you expand your potential. The comfort zone is a prison. It keeps you stuck in routine, in sameness, in mediocrity. It convinces you that staying safe is better than taking risks. But the greatest regret in life is not failure, it is never having tried. The people who achieve greatness are not the ones who never failed. They are the ones who kept going despite failure. They understood that failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of the journey to success. Every struggle, every setback, every difficulty is a lesson preparing you for something greater. If you want to make an impact, you must be willing to shake the world around you. You must be bold enough to take risks, to step into uncertainty, to break free from the limits that have held you back for too long. Growth requires action. It requires movement. It requires stepping into the unknown with faith and confidence, knowing that every challenge will make you stronger. There will never be a perfect time. There will never be a moment where everything feels easy. The question is not whether you will face difficulty, the question is whether you will rise above it. Will you stay in the comfort zone where nothing ever changes, or will you step out, embrace the struggle, and become the person you were meant to be? You have greatness inside you, but it will never be realized if you remain where you are. You were created for more. You were meant to rise, to grow, to lead, and to make an impact. But it all starts with one decision, the decision to leave your comfort zone behind and step into the storm with courage. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let excuses keep you small. Rise, move, shake the world. Pain is a reality of life. No one is exempt from struggles, setbacks, or failures. But what separates those who rise from those who fall is the way they choose to respond. Pain can either break you or build you. It can either weaken you or make you stronger. The choice is yours. Every hardship, every disappointment, and every storm you face has the potential to fuel your growth if you let it. Think about the strongest storms. They are not formed under gentle conditions. They are created under intense pressure, in the clash of forces, in the chaos of the skies. That same principle applies to life. The greatest strength comes from struggle. The most powerful individuals are not the ones who have never faced hardship. They are the ones who turned their hardship into fuel. They did not allow pain to destroy them. They used it to rise. Many people let pain define them. They let failure convince them they are not good enough. They allow rejection to make them feel unworthy. They let disappointment steal their confidence. But pain is not meant to keep you down. It is meant to teach you, to shape you, to prepare you for something greater. It is in the struggle that you develop resilience. It is in the darkest moments that you discover your true strength. When you face pain, you have two choices. You can let it consume you, or you can let it refine you. You can let it make you bitter, or you can let it make you better. The most successful people in the world have all experienced deep pain, but instead of running from it, they embraced it. They used it as a tool for growth. They turned their struggles into lessons, their failures into motivation, and their setbacks into comebacks. Pain is energy. It is a force that can either hold you down or push you forward. If you focus on the pain itself, it will crush you. But if you focus on what the pain is teaching you, it will elevate you. Every difficult experience holds wisdom. Every heartbreak reveals what truly matters. Every rejection redirects you to something better. The problem is not pain itself. The problem is how you choose to interpret it. No one becomes unstoppable without going through struggles. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Muscles grow through resistance. The strongest warriors are not the ones who had easy path. They are the ones who faced battle after battle and refused to give up. You must adopt the same mindset. When life knocks you down, stand back up stronger. When things do not go as planned, learn from them and move forward. Do not let your struggles be in vain. Use them to transform into someone greater. Your hardships are not punishments, they are preparations. They are molding you into the person you were meant to become. Every storm you endure is strengthening you for the journey ahead. The pain you feel now will one day be the reason for your strength, your success, and your ability to inspire others. But only if you choose to rise instead of surrender. It will not be easy. There will be moments when you want to quit. There will be days when you feel like you cannot take another step. But in those moments, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself of the dreams that brought you here. Remind yourself that every great success story is built on perseverance through pain. Let your struggles fuel you, not defeat you. Let your hardships shape you into something unstoppable. The storm you are going through is not here to destroy you. It is here to build you into the person you were always meant to be. Keep going, keep fighting, keep turning your pain into power. Life does not wait for anyone. Too many people spend their years hoping for a miracle, waiting for the perfect opportunity, or expecting someone to come and change their lives for them. But the truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you success, happiness, or fulfillment. If you want something, you must take control and go after it with everything you have. The problem is that many people give their power away. They blame their circumstances, their past, or the people around them for where they are in life. They believe that if only things were different, if they had more money, if they had better connections, if they had been born into different circumstances, then they would succeed. But that kind of thinking is a trap. It keeps you stuck. It convinces you that you have no control, that you are a victim of life instead of the creator of it. If you want to change your life, you must first change your mindset. You must stop waiting and start taking action. Every successful person, every great leader, every world changer had one thing in common. They refused to let their circumstances define them. They did not wait for the right time, they made the time right. They did not wait for permission, they gave themselves permission. They took responsibility for their own destiny, and because of that they succeeded. Taking control of your life means owning your decisions. It means recognizing that where you are today is the result of the choices you have made. This is not about blaming yourself. It is about empowering yourself. If your choices brought you here, then your choices can take you somewhere better. If you do not like where you are, change it. If you do not like your job, look for new opportunities. If you do not like your habits, replace them with better ones. If you do not like how you feel, start doing the things that will create a better version of yourself. The power is in your hands. One of the biggest reasons people fail to take control of their lives is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of stepping into the unknown. But fear is just an illusion. It exists only in your mind, and the only way to overcome it is to take action despite it. The moment you stop letting fear dictate your choices, you become unstoppable. Success does not come from luck. It does not come from wishing or hoping. It comes from making bold decisions and taking massive action. It comes from refusing to settle for less than you deserve. It comes from stepping outside your comfort zone and doing the hard things that others are unwilling to do. There will always be challenges, there will always be obstacles, but the people who take control of their lives are the ones who see obstacles as opportunities. They do not make excuses, they find solutions. They do not complain, they take action. They understand that life does not happen to them, it happens because of them. You have one life. You have one chance to make it count. Do not waste it waiting for someone else to give you permission to be great. Do not waste it blaming others for what you do not have. Take control, take action. Become the person you are meant to be. At the end of the day, it is not about what happens to you, it is about how you respond. It is about the choices you make and the actions you take. Your future is in your hands. You can either let life push you around, or you can stand up, take control, and create the future you deserve. The choice is yours. A storm does not hesitate, does not ask for permission to move forward. It does not retreat because of obstacles. It keeps going, gaining strength and pushing through everything in its path. If you want to succeed in life, you must adopt the same mindset. You must be unstoppable. Too many people give up when things get hard. They start with excitement, but the moment they face resistance, they stop. They allow setbacks to discourage them. They let doubt weaken their confidence. They let failures convince them that they are not capable. But if you want to achieve greatness, you must refuse to quit. You must push forward no matter how difficult the road becomes. The most successful people in the world are not the ones who never failed. They are the ones who failed and kept going. They faced rejection, criticism, and obstacles, but they refused to let any of it stop them. They understood that every great achievement requires struggle, and they were willing to endure it. They were not stronger or luckier than others, they were just more determined. Being unstoppable means silencing doubt. Doubt will always try to creep into your mind. It will whisper that you are not good enough, that you do not have what it takes, that you should just give up. But doubt is a liar. It is nothing more than fear disguised as reason. If you listen to it, you will never move forward. Instead, you must replace doubt with belief. You must remind yourself that you are capable, that you are strong, and that you will not be defeated. Obstacles are part of the journey. No matter what path you take, challenges will come. You will face moments where everything seems to be going against you. People will doubt you. Circumstances will test you. You will feel tired, frustrated, and tempted to quit. But this is where unstoppable people separate themselves from the rest. Instead of backing down, they push even harder. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, they see them as tests of their strength. They know that every struggle they overcome makes them stronger. Failure is not the end unless you allow it to be. Every person who has achieved something great has experienced failure. The difference is that they did not let it stop them. They learned from it, adjusted, and kept moving forward. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to grow. If you refuse to give up, failure can never defeat you. Being unstoppable means staying committed to your vision. Many people start with passion, but they lose focus along the way. They get distracted by doubt, by negativity, by temporary difficulties. But unstoppable people keep their eyes on the goal. They know why they started, and they do not let anything pull them off course. Their vision is stronger than their obstacles. It will not be easy. There will be days when you feel like giving up. There will be moments when everything inside you wants to stop. But this is when you must remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself that every struggle is temporary, but success lasts forever. Remind yourself that if you keep going, you will reach your goal. Do not slow down. Do not turn back. Do not apologize for your strength. Be like the storm, powerful, unstoppable, and unshaken by obstacles. The world belongs to those who refuse to quit. Make the decision today that no matter what comes your way, you will keep moving forward. No excuses, no hesitation, no surrender. You are unstoppable. Everything you desire in life, success, growth, purpose, and fulfillment, requires one thing: the decision to never stop. Life will test you. You will face obstacles, failures, and moments of doubt, but none of these things have the power to stop you unless you let them. The people who achieve greatness are not the ones who never struggled. They are the ones who refuse to give up. You must be relentless. You must push forward even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when the odds seem stacked against you. True strength is not found in ease, it is built in the storms of life. The moment you choose to be unstoppable, everything changes. You stop waiting for the perfect time. You stop making excuses. You stop fearing failure. Instead, you rise, you fight, and you take control of your destiny. The world belongs to those who refuse to quit. So decide today that nothing will break you, nothing will hold you back, and nothing will keep you from becoming the person you were meant to be. Move forward with power, with courage, and with the mindset of a storm, unshaken, unstoppable, and destined to make an impact. Your time is now.